ladies and gentlemen, we turn to the future of urban living, where technology, infrastructure, and energy come together to create cities that are smarter, cleaner, and built to last. And for this discussion, please put your hands together in welcoming to the stage His Excellency Abdulla Mohamed Al-Blooshi, the Acting Director General of the Urban Planning and Permit Center at the Department of Municipalities and Transport. Along with him is Khaled Al-Huraimel, the Group CEO and Vice Chairman of BEEAH Group, as well as Ahmed Baghoum, the CEO of Masdar City, and of course your moderator, Layan Shkier, the editor and researcher of Forbes Middle East.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you've been enjoying the event so far as much as I did. I promise you this panel is going to be super interesting, as I have with me here some remarkable leaders who have their own marks in the sustainability field. Today, we will be uncovering how the seamless integration of tech, infrastructure, and energy are paving the way for cities that will last for decades. I'm glad to be joined by His Excellency Abdulla Mohamed Al-Blooshi, Mr. Khaled Huraimel, and Mr. Ahmed Baghoum. I would like to start with you, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
So, the UAE is very well known for being at the forefront of urban innovation. Can you tell us how our smart cities initiatives and digital twins are using real-time data to create more livable, lower emission urban environment?
Thank you, first of all. Honestly, I'm honored to be here today. I think the question would be in a way that how we really use the data that we have to help our operations and management of the city. So as you all are aware, Department of Municipality have, we do have a lot of data, and I really consider the data that we have, if we have them in the right way, with the right tools, we might enhance the people's livability and the way how they commute. So starting from there, we start using the data with our transportation arm. Now we're being able to predict the congestions, to provide detours to the people before they reach to traffic area. We understand how to make sure all the data reads together and identify any gaps comes to the people needs in terms of community facilities, etc. So I might say this now, but we'll be launching that very soon. We started actually to do a proof of concept in one of the districts in Abu Dhabi, and we're managing that district now in 3D. We're being able to see the district from aerial view till underground. We're managing the traffic, we're managing the constructions, we're being able to see the underground services in 3D, and that is happening in collaboration with other service providers like Ittisalat or Do or Taqa companies. So I think it's all about data being in one place, having the right technology, the right tools, and of course, introducing an AI machine on all of this will help you to make a better decision.
That's actually interesting, and we look forward to seeing it being implemented around the country. And I want to actually talk about a very cool initiative that you have, which is the BEEAH platform that is AI-powered and has cut permit times significantly. So can you tell me, what impact do you see this having on urban planning efficiency and sustainability outcomes?
So, honestly, when we started, when we launched BEEAH in July this year, the idea was to how we can smooth the customer journey with the government. So BEEAH, basically, it's a platform serving the resident in Abu Dhabi and to enhance their customer journey for building their villa. So when we introduced BEEAH, it was leveraging the data we have from the MIPS, which we call the NOC system in Abu Dhabi also. With integrated AI solution, we could reduce maybe more than 61% of the time. So it was, if I'm not mistaken, 35 days earlier. Now it's 10 days. today that consultant contractor can submit the drawing in the system within a few minutes. They can get compliance sheet. Basically, it tells them are they are following the codes or not. Previously, this used to be like 5 to 6 days with the human interference. So I think BEEAH has reduced the time in different ways and also enhanced the efficiency, made the life a bit more easy for consultant contractor and mostly for us from operational perspective. The nice thing was about BEEAH, it was not only Department of Municipality, it was in collaboration with Civil Defense and TAQA because they also interfere in approving the residential villa.
Thank you, Your Excellency. This is such a great example of how policy, data, and technology can work together to actually create a sustainable future. I would like to move to you, Mr. Khaled. You lead BEEAH, which is very well known for being, attached with sustainability and innovation, from waste management to renewable energy, and now urban development. Can you tell us how is BEEAH's commitment to sustainability and innovation guiding its evolution into urban development?
Assalamu alaikum, first of all, and a pleasure to be here. So I'll tell you a bit about how we moved to urban development. BEEAH is well known today for being a leader in waste management. When we started about 17 years ago, we started in managing waste and diverting waste away from landfill. And over the years, we've become now the largest waste management company in the UAE. We manage waste also for the holy city of Medina in Saudi. We also manage waste for the new admin capital. And when I say we manage waste, we look at diverting all waste away from landfill. So for example, in the Emirate of Sharjah, today we've reached 93% waste diversion away from landfill, which is the highest in the Middle East. So this is through a process. We have 12 different plants that treats all the different types of waste, including the first waste-to-energy plant in the Middle East that was inaugurated about 3 years ago. With that, BEEAH's vision is to pioneer sustainable quality of life. So over the years, we have evolved into a holding group in energy, in technology, in healthcare, and now in real estate. So in technology, we track and trace all medicine in the UAE. We're now building also the first Tier 3 data center in the Emirate of Sharjah. In healthcare, we're building a 300-bed hospital. And now, it's a natural progression. Also, we are also in sustainable mobility. We're building the EV charging infrastructure in the Emirate of Sharjah. So being involved in sustainable city management and building that ecosystem in the different sector is what we will take all that learning into launching a new urban development, which was announced earlier this year, called Khaled bin Sultan City.
I actually wanted to ask you about Khaled bin Sultan City, which is one of your recent developments, as you have mentioned. Can you tell us how is Khaled bin Sultan City integrating smart technologies and sustainable practices to achieve climate positive outcomes?
Sure. So with Khaled bin Sultan City, it's a mixed-use development which has around 2,000 units from commercial space, residential, retail. It's located where our headquarters is located in the Emirate of Sharjah. People who know our headquarters, it was the last building designed by the late Zahidid. And when we built that headquarters, we wanted it to be the office of the future, which is focused on two pillars, sustainability and digitalization. That is what we're doing now with Khaled bin Sultan City. Also, the master planner is also Zahidid Architects. So this city will be a climate smart city. It will be a smart city. We build a digital twin also with the city. We're building digital identities for all the residents. So to have access to all our ecosystem, we should be starting sales in 2 weeks' time, phase 1, where we will be launching the first phase, which will be residential, townhouses, and villas.
We absolutely look forward to it. And you mentioned your headquarters. I live in Sharjah, and trust me, it's an absolutely amazing building. I would like to move to you, Mr. Ahmed. You lead Masdar City, which we all know that it's a living example of what a sustainable urban ecosystem could look like. Can you tell us how is Masdar City leveraging smart infrastructure and energy innovation to set benchmarks for sustainable urban development?
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, and pleasure to be here today with a great panelist, Khaled and Abdullah. And I think we complement each other from DMT and urban planning. They have been a great supporter from Masdar City from day one. We have also had good collaboration with BEEAH, with ION in their transportation and mobility solutions in Masdar City. So Masdar City is a glue that really forms the test bed of all innovations, R&D to happen for Abu Dhabi and for the UAE. The vision have started back in 2006, so now almost 20 years since we have started. And today the city houses over 25,000 residents and business commuters. We have over 1,800 companies in our free zone. We focus on clusters that really fosters growth for Abu Dhabi Falcon economy. And that's all, of course, based on innovation and R&D. But if I go back to the infrastructure and energy solutions that we have embedded in Masdar City, this goes back to the master plan itself and the way it was really designed to foster and cater for the harsh environment we live today. With ambition, of course, to conserve energy and water. And our target was always to have it not only environmentally sustainable, but also commercially sustainable. The idea was, of course, Masdar City, as you've said, will act as a blueprint for cities to be like in the future. And glad to see cities like Khaled bin Sultan are now coming into reality. Also, we have other examples in many countries around in the region. So it is the collaboration, it is the open-minded solutions that we always embrace and would like to embed in our city. We have done a lot of solutions when it comes to, again, using very simple AI solutions, using Internet of Things, using smart grid, smart building management systems. It's easier said than done. Today we have, again, a number of buildings, around 10 buildings that are net zero. Especially if you consider the environment we live in UAE, this is a great achievement for Abu Dhabi, great achievement for the United Arab Emirates. Again, we could not have done that without the support from our authorities, stakeholders in Abu Dhabi and in UAE in general. And we do that, of course, with our anchor tenants. We are today the home of Mohamed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence, which forms a magnet to attract all AI solutions to Masdar City. We have a great team that work really with our partners to embed innovations, R&D, as well as solutions for cities to be built in the future. This year and the year after, we will also be delivering over 200,000 square meters of office and residential buildings. So whatever we have seen today, the number will double. This is a great testament of our success in Masdar City to really attract not only residents and community, but also R&D and commercial facilities to Masdar City.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. And, I grew up in the UAE, and throughout the years, Masdar City has been, just synonymous for us as the city of the future. So if other cities in the emerging markets want to actually learn some lessons from Masdar City, can you tell us what lessons can they learn to actually accelerate the transition toward a climate-positive urban environment?
I think, as I said, the journey for us in the past 20 years have been quite tough because we were the first movers into the market. But today, through collaborations with stakeholders and authorities like DMT and even businesses like BEEAH and ION in Sharjah, it's just to foster this knowledge and awareness. We have also, from day one, worked with DMT in Abu Dhabi to really create the istidama, the PEARL system in Abu Dhabi. And today, we can see it as a very successful model where a minimum for us in Masdar City, PEARL 3 for residential and commercial buildings. In fact, our last project that we are just handing over now have achieved BEEAH 5 استدامة rating, which is the highest in that. And again, these are commercially viable buildings. So it is a journey that ones have to take, but should start also. We should not be sitting behind thinking that, let's wait for things to happen. You need to take the lead as a master planner and a developer. And of course, we see a great example here, Khaled bin Sultan City in Sharjah, which again embracing, I think, what Masdar City have achieved, and then working upon taking the next stage. We in Masdar City, as I said, we have a lot of projects in the pipeline that are now embedding a lot of AI and infrastructure technologies to really fast track, to really be more efficient. Not only that, but also to have well-being and a lot of amenities to cater for the staff and for the offices. So create that innovative workforce. Again, one of the unique propositions that we have this year that will be handed over to our clients is a co-lab, so co-living, co-working. Again, we are embracing and encouraging innovation and R&D in our ecosystem. We could not have done that without the right regulatory framework from urban development and planning in DMT. Because when you go there and you say, okay, I want to do a co-living, co-working area, and it's not there in the code. So we need to sit down together and create that code. So that accessibility to the decision making is very important. Acceleration is very important. And I think to be open and embrace change is also very, very important for any new developers.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. And it's absolutely fascinating to see how policymakers, as you mentioned, are working together with key players on ground to create some futuristic cities for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you so much for sharing your insights, and thank you so much to the audience for being here. Thank you.
Thank you.